Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing 4 more easy dump and go crock pot recipes that you do not want to miss. These were all incredible, so easy, so delicious, and I love every single one of them. These might be 4 of my absolute favorite recipes that I've ever made in the crock pot. Stick around because you do not want to miss them. If you're new, please give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Also, leave me a comment down below as to what recipes you would like to see in the future, and I would love to give them a try. Today, I thought we would switch things up a little bit and start with dessert. We are doing this almost lava cake pudding brownie mix, and it is so good. You basically need boxed brownie and whatever ingredients your brownie mix needs. So I needed 2 eggs, 2 cups of milk, about a cup of water, some vegetable oil, and then we also have a packet of instant pudding. And of course, we're going to top this off with some vanilla ice cream. And oh my gosh, guys, this was so good. The next thing you're going to do is throw your brownie mix into the crock pot per the instructions on the box. So whatever ingredients you would usually use with the brownie mix, throw it in there, and then also make up the instant pudding and throw that on top. That's literally it. That is all it takes, and it is amazing. We are going to cook this on high for 2 hours, and when it's done, it comes out almost like a lava cake, so it's kind of like a brownie and kind of soft and liquidy like the pudding, and it's very heavy, so I'm giving you a heads up. Don't eat the whole thing. It will make you sick if you eat that much of it. But holy cow, it is delicious. Add some ice cream on top and you are good to go. This is the easiest and the perfect dessert. So good, you have to try it. This next one is a full meal done in one crock pot. It is chicken, potatoes, green beans, and corn in my big casserole crock pot. I'll leave a link down below if you want it. It is seriously the most amazing crock pot ever. I am using 1 chicken breast. If you have more people, you can use 2. 2 ears of corn, some green beans, and a couple of red potatoes. I'll also be using some seasonings like salt and pepper, and if there's any other seasonings you like. So I have onion powder, basil, salt, pepper, and olive oil. If you like your things to be flavored with other ingredients, you can do that as well. And I'll also be adding some butter on top. The first thing I'm doing is putting down some olive oil, and then I'll put both of the ears of corn side by side in the crock pot. I do roll it around a little bit just to get the olive oil around the corn. I really like olive oil, so I don't mind having it all over my corn. Next, I diced up some of those red potatoes, and I'm just going to push those up against the corn and make sure I still have space next to them to add some more items. I'm now adding in the chicken breast. If you have 2, you can go ahead and put them side by side. It will work just the same, not a problem at all. And then I'm also going to be adding in the green beans. All of these were fresh ingredients picked right off of a farm that's local to us, so nothing was frozen to begin with. So I just wanted to make sure, I don't know if you will have to change the time that it takes to cook if things are frozen or not. I'm putting butter on top, and then I am seasoning all of this with the salt, the pepper, and some basil and some onion powder. And like I said, you can really customize this however you want. You don't even have to use the corn and the green beans. You can always use asparagus and whatever you want to customize it, but you can just see you can fit a full meal in this awesome crock pot. Next, I'm adding in a little bit of water to the bottom of the crock pot, and the reason I do this is because I've made this recipe before without water on the bottom, and the potatoes got really funky and they kind of burnt. So I do like to have some water on the bottom. It creates a little bit of steam and it stops everything from burning. Next, I'm going to cook this on high for about 4 hours. If you're using different ingredients, you may need to adjust that. Keep an eye on it just in case. And if you're doing it on low, you can put it on for 6 to 8 hours as well. I have done both. Once you're ready to eat, you should have this amazing and easy full dinner. It is so delicious and so easy. I can't believe that I can fit a full meal into one crock pot like this, and you can't tell. You cannot tell that this was done all in a crock pot at the same time, and I just let it sit all day long. And as far as flavor goes, you can't tell that either. It is absolutely delicious. This is definitely one that I recommend for those busy parents out there. Give it a shot and let me know what you think. This next one might not look like the most appetizing thing you've ever had on your dinner plate, but let me tell you, it was amazing. I mean, we were shocked at how good this turned out. I cannot speak highly enough about this recipe. For this, you'll need some bacon bits, some taco cheese, an onion, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, some shredded hash brown potatoes, a pepper, and about a pound or two of chicken. We are starting by adding all of our hash browns in the bottom of the crock pot, followed by our potato soup. So go ahead and just throw that on there. I know it looks miserable, but trust me, it's going to turn out awesome. Mix that all together. Make sure it's mixed around really well. Once you think it's mixed together well, we are going to throw on the onion and the pepper. If you don't like those ingredients, you can omit them or kind of customize it. Don't throw in the whole pepper or the whole onion if you don't want to. Mix all of that around one more time until it's mixed really well, and throw the chicken on top. Next, I'm just seasoning this with some salt and some pepper, and then we're adding our cheese on top. Go ahead and coat that thing up. Cover it in cheese and add some bacon bits on top. You can also cook up some real bacon if you want, but it kind of defeats the dump and go portion of this, so I'm using bacon bits. Once you've got this cheesy, bacony, awesome thing of starch in a crock pot, go ahead and turn this on and cook it on high for 4 to 6 hours until your chicken is cooked through, and it will look something like this. Like I said, it's not the most delicious looking thing on the planet, but holy cow, you will not believe how amazing this tastes. You have to try it. If you try it, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on this recipe. You will want it every day for dinner, I promise. Now, this next one I also love with all of my heart because I am Italian. And so these manicotti are to die for. I actually got these from Aldi. It's really easy if you use pre-made manicotti. Of course, you can always make your own, but look at these. They are so good. For this, you'll need some pre-made manicotti, and this is just one I got at Aldi, and some tomato sauce and some cheese. And that's literally it. The first thing we're going to do is dump out some of the sauce on the bottom of the crock pot and just kind of spread it around and make sure it's even. You just need a thin layer of this to make sure that the manicotti doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. Of course, I always use crock pot liners, but they'll still stick to the liner and burn, so it's a good thing to put down a little bit of a layer so they don't burn. Next, we're just going to line these up in the best way we can in the crock pot. Since I'm not using my square or rectangle shaped crock pots, it's a little bit more difficult, but we made it work. Then we're just putting another layer of sauce down on top, and we are throwing on some of the cheese on top, and that is it. It is so easy, and how can you go wrong with that? You can cook these on high or low. I decided that I was starting it a little bit late for dinner, so I am cooking this on high for about 4 to 6 hours. It really depends on how thick your manicotti are. Mine are kind of thick, so they needed a little bit longer, but once they're done, they will turn out looking like this. And look at the cheese. It is so perfectly melty, and it's nice and gooey, and oh my gosh, I want to eat these again for dinner right now. They were so good. So that is it for all of our recipes. I hope that you really enjoyed these recipes and love my crockpot recipes as much as I do. If you have any questions, of course, put them down in the comment box. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you along for more recipes. If there's a recipe you would like me to try to create, please let me know. And also, let me know which recipes you will be trying and which one is your favorite. Thank you all so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
You can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high.